What's happening, family? Peace and blessings and opportunities and ideas. Man, I just want to say some words real quick, man. See a whole lot of caping and capping going around. You feel me? A whole lot of caping and a whole lot of capping going around. So listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this one time only. The whole thing to me, when we talk about culture vultures, what we talking about is, people that prey upon our culture that's not a part of it, right? People that take from the culture and necessarily don't give the same amount back, right? I was always taught, learn from the white man because he makes no excuses and they learn to work together in a collective manner. So there's nothing wrong with learning from white people, white men, or working with white people whatsoever. In my book, because we live in America, a capitalist society, and it's a very diverse country. And to be honest, I don't know too many black men in this country that made it successful without working with, Jewish, white, different people of different backgrounds. You feel me? So that's not the problem whatsoever. Working with them is not the problem, right? So what are we talking about then? We're talking about principles and we're talking about respect. If you don't have principles, right, if you don't have respect and you ain't got integrity, then this ain't the conversation for you, right? I'm not even talking to you whatsoever because somebody can slap you on your ass, call you a boy, and as long as they paying you, you would take that. That's completely different. You know what I'm saying? So, I've talked about, and let's be honest, like we deal with a lot of different white people in our culture and we work with them, but we know that they're culture vultures, right? They're not really a part of it. They just want to profit off of it. And we don't mind because there's a value of exchange going on there. But that doesn't mean we don't know your culture vultures. We just not speaking on it because we already know you want something, I want something. That's the exchange. That's it. Right. But we're not looking at you as a savior and we're not, fooled by any presence whatsoever. Right. So, that's the key. We're not fooled by the presence whatsoever. So, to call a spade is just that. So like we give you the lead way to work with us, but don't go too far and get too comfortable where you get disrespectful to an entire population of people that you targeting. Right. So if you come out and he say, all right, I target 50% black people. We already know many people target black people. Right. The black dollar is $1.7 trillion. So to target black people is not because you love black people. It's because you want that dollar. That's simple, point blank, period. So I think everybody can understand that. That's just an education on capitalism, right? Black people make 1.7 trillion. We always talking about how we are not enough producers. We're consumers. So we say, boom, we want that black dollar. That makes sense, right? So companies from, the banks, the schools, right? The fashion companies, the food companies, everybody targets the black dollar. They not care about you. They want your dollar. They don't care about you. They want your influence. And sometimes people confuse the two. They get it conflated. They don't love you. They love your influence. They don't love you. They love your culture, right? That's completely different. Now, I don't come out and name a name unless it gets public disrespectful. So we got to go public and talk about the principle. So the principle is you say, I target black people. 50% of my audience is black. Cool. All right. That's really nothing special. We understand that. Then you go on the Republican platform talking to Trumpisms and speaking their language. You wasn't talking to us. You were satisfying them to say, wait a minute. Y'all see me around black people. Black people love me because I speak to them in simple nomenclature terms. Essentially, I dumb it down for them. But we're not talking about when you say you dumb it down for everybody. We saying you say you dumb it down for black people in that context specifically. Right. So I've never heard nobody ever go on the platform and say, you know what? I dumb it down for white people. I've never heard a white man say he dumbs it down for white people. Never. If you all have heard this, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never heard nobody ever say I dumb it down for white people. You didn't say I dumb it down for, those people who have low education. I speak in their terms to connect with them because, financial literacy was never given to this particular community. Right. So therefore, I make sure I simplify the terms and I speak the language of the people so that I can directly target an audience who have been underserved. It's a way you can say something intelligently. right? If you want to give respect to those people that you targeted, right? Because black people, not everybody in the black culture, number one, is street and or needs things to be simplified, right? We brag about black women being the most educated in America right now. I don't think so what about all these educated people who are, right? Are you not targeting them, or are you only targeting those who are ignorant? That means that you're targeting the low-hanging fruit, right? That's the lowest common denominator. So when you speak on black people, right, you can't speak on us as if you're talking about us and, you're branding us based on the people who are at the bottom, right? No, black people are very intelligent and intellectual. We can have high-level conversations and hold high-level conversations, and things can be simplified to speak the language of the people. But it ain't even so much about what you say, it's about how you say it. And the reason that, when a person has to say certain things to make sure they don't disrespect you, that means they have respect for you. That means that they know that these are people of integrity. If I say the wrong thing, I'm not getting $1 no more, because I don't only respect $1, I respect them as a people. So therefore, I'm going to speak on them highly, because I'm always working with black people, and I don't want the black people that work with me to look bad and have to defend me, right? Because now I got them looking crazy because I'm working with them, and he say that I dumb it down. Then you get on another platform and you say, I want to be able to say the N-word. Why do you want the ability to disrespect us, right, and call us in our lowest form possible? And any one of you suckers get on here and, y'all taking it out of context. I ain't taking nothing out of context. The context is you a sucker, right? And bro can call you a boy, a buster, a nigga, and anything that he want to, and you go accept that because you ain't got no spine. That's the context. I don't want to hear nothing else. So y'all can cut that shit out. If you calling that man, you his boy, and that's his plantation. So what he did is he directly disrespected the people that he even helped. He disrespected the people that partnered with him, throw their name next to him. Now he got their community looking at him crazy. Like, damn, didn't y'all just work with bro? And he just said he want permission to call y'all niggas. Like, how is that respect? You can't take that out of context. Any white man that says that, because I target, right, ignorant black people and I dumb it down for them and I'm going after their dollar, I should have the ability to say nigga. A term that was created, by white people, right, to subjugate people and dehumanize them so that they can justify treating them lower than human beings. A term that was used by his ancestors when it came to raping, murdering, hanging, and enslaving the people. Why would you want the ability to say that if you want to uplift the community? Why would you want the one word that degrades them? Now, y'all can't tell me we taking shit out of context. So this ain't no hate. Ain't nobody thinking about Grant Cardone in their daily business. We see him working with people all the time. It's only when you get on these public platforms and you be disrespectful. That's it. So when it's public, I was always taught to check it public. If it's private, you check it private. That's the rules. That's the order. So y'all got to have some damn integrity about yourself. I don't care about what money you made, how a person helped your family. None of that. Ain't no white man on the planet Earth, black man, orange, red, yellow, can get on there and say, well, I work with Keys, so I want the ability to disrespect him. I helped him, so I want the ability to disrespect him. What's wrong with you? No. You should want the ability to call us gods then. You want a term that you can call us gods. A nigga mean ignorant and selfish. We're trying to literally get out the nigga mentality. Why you think we needed your help in the first place? Right? Because we weren't taught financial literacy. We was operating like niggas with our money, with our family, with our culture, right? With our spirit and our energy. So no, we don't need nobody here that want to degrade us, right, to our lowest forms and speak on us in the lowest ways. It got to be uplifting and only uplifting. And if it ain't uplifting, then you in a way and you an enemy. You can learn from your enemy. But when they tell you who they are, that's who they are. We not doing no fake, none of that, all that coattail riding y'all be doing, all that. That's my uncle. Man, shut up. And if you ain't got enough integrity for yourself, that say a lot about you, not him. That say a lot about you. He's always who he was, but look how he made you his boy. Oh, well, I learned from some real estate, some business. Man, they teach business everywhere. Real estate everywhere. You can learn, you can get that. But that don't mean that you go to college so the dean of the school can call you a boy. No, that don't make no sense. Stand on something. Y'all boys got to have integrity for something. I don't even like taking my time on my day to address these things, but it's so sad that we ain't got standards. Y'all got to have some standards about yourself, because you're not even respected by the people that you think respect you. They don't respect you. Ain't no black man in America, he get to call a nigga and he go respect at the same time. It don't work like that. You don't get respect. You get used. He gonna let you know that's what I think about. That's one of my little blacks. That's one of my little tokies. That's one of my niggas. What kind of conversations you think is happening off the camera about you? So I'm not mad at those who was having an exchange, right? A business. Oh, we gonna do business with them. Do business. I don't care. We do business with companies of all colors all the time. Nobody talking about that. That's not the issue. Your race is not the issue, and nobody race baiting. You bringing up race. You bringing up black audience. When I talk to black people, I speak lower. When I talk to black people, I think I had a right to call them niggas. That's you race baiting and then trying to reverse psychology. Come on, man. Y'all, how slow you think people is. Ain't nobody stupid. No, when I speak to my people, we have high-level conversations. See, a sign of intelligence is to be able to take, high-level concepts and speak to them in a simplified manner. That means that you are a great teacher, right? So if you want to speak to us, speak high level, man. Give a breakdown. Connect with people where they at, right? I can do all sort of different, ways in presenting a conversation so that people of all backgrounds get it, right? We got Earn Your Leisure. We teaching finance. Like, tell me what's going over there that you got to be disrespected in order to learn this information. What's so different over there that, oh no, I got to get it from over here. No, it ain't even that. Y'all know damn well that the information exists. We got AI shit can replace that. So if you really want to learn, it's just the fact that we become aspirational. We love things that's not for us. So people create spaces that's not for us, then we want to be there to prove that we're valuable, we're worth something. They've been utilizing this same trick on us forever. Forever. So like I said, this ain't no personal thing. It's a principle thing. I remember I was in Miami, rub shoulders with Grant Cardone coming off the stage because I spoke before him. And he was like, man, you killed it up there. The way you spoke, everything. Because I'm up there speaking to all people in a way where I can communicate. And we ain't got to say simplify. We make it universal. I spoke to people intelligently. All right. I ain't got to disrespect the people to say how I connected with them. But at that time, we ain't shake hands. I kind of cold shouldered the situation because, it was just something that ain't rubbed me right. Pause. But y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I move with integrity. I don't care who you are, what your celebrity is, what kind of money you got. Cats need to learn how to have some integrity. Otherwise, y'all won't be respected. They only let y'all go so far. They won't let y'all in the real conversations, in the real rooms to become the real partners. Right? They gonna give you the nigga conversation. They gonna give you, good for a black person conversation. You can go just as much. They not gonna give you partnership and respect conversation. That's not the deals that they bringing you on in. No, I need you because I need your people. So I need to be seen next to you so I can leverage you for your people. Yes, you benefit, but I benefit more. That's the relationship. And okay, we live in a capitalist society. It's smart for him to target the black dollar. I get that. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about respect. And so this is part of us making progress because when you accept that, now guess what everybody else? They go follow that. Now he got all of these white people that follow him and young people that follow him. They like, oh, Uncle G, right. I should be able to say the N-word to my black friends as well and treat them disrespectful. Oh, he said that's how he target black people. I'm about to speak to them in street stupid terms as well. Oh, and then I can justify because like I said, I helped them. You set precedents when you're a billionaire and you're a massive influence. So you can't let people set precedences that pull you back. If you want to add and you want to help, everything you do has to be connected to the spirit and execution of pushing us forward. Otherwise, you can't say you're an ally of us because that ain't how we want to be talked to. Come talk to the top intellectuals within the culture, the people that are appointed by and be like, all right, this is how you talk to a respected man. That ain't how you go talk to, you know, the intellects and the scientists and the engineers and the business people of our culture. That ain't the kind of conversation you go have with them. You speak to all people with the same level of respect the way you treat the janitor, right? Same person, way you treat the CEO. So the way you talk to those in the streets, talk to them with the same level of respect. Don't denigrate those people because of how we've been robbed of our systems, right? Because the institutions that preyed upon us, and you want to come in as a savior. No, we save ourselves. We'll take the information. Thank you. We teach ourselves, and then each one teach one. Well, we don't need the source no more. We do it ourselves. So that's being on code. That ain't being no hater. That ain't doing nothing. I want everybody to get them some paper, get them some money, get financially educated, learn the standards of wealth, but do it with integrity and make sure you respect it. So y'all can cut and miss me with anything else because y'all already know what I'm on, right? And that's it. I'm 19 Keys, man. This been your high level. Yeah. Tap in. The highest level.